YouTube?
That's Facebook.
Where's YouTube? Oh, right there.
Here we go again. I turned off my fucking shit.
The internet?
Yeah. No. There it goes. Okay. Go to YouTube, check the YouTube settings.
This ain't YouTube? It was right here.
I'm talking about on your phone.
I don't have YouTube. Oh, yeah, I do. I'm tripping. Thinking about Facebook.
All right, y'all. My poor man, you know what I mean? My poor man. Can y'all hear us clearly? Can y'all hear us clearly? If you can hear us clearly, let us know. Peace and blessings, Facebook. Peace and blessings, YouTube. Welcome to Spiritually Seeing News, okay? Oh, wow, y'all. I think we're gonna have a really good show tonight. What y'all think? What y'all think? Hey, Nicole. Hey, Sherry Wilkins. Peace and blessings, family. I'm about to tune in on Facebook. He's gonna tune in on YouTube. We just want to make sure everything is right. Everybody can hear us. The audio is good. Okay. Now tonight, family, we're doing, of course, Spiritually Seeing. I said speaking Spiritually Seeing News. We're doing readings, but you have to call in to get a reading. Okay. You have to call in. The reading is, the number is, excuse me, y'all. The number is, okay, 909-749-8626, okay? 909-749-8626. So feel free to call in for a reading tonight, and we also will be talking about, what's the topics, Mr.?
We'll be talking about Trump calling Africa a shithole nation in Haiti and El Salvador, and we'll also be talking about Crutis
Wallstreet Carol. Crutis Wallstreet Carol, right, family? Now, again, we're doing readings tonight as well. And I want you all to call in for your readings, 909-749-8626, okay? That's 909-749-8626. So call in for your readings, okay? If you want to get a reading, you got to call in. You got to call in to the show, all right? So, first, what topic you want to talk about first? Why I put the number up here?
I guess we put in, we talk about Trump. We talk about Trump.
So, go ahead, start with Trump.
We talk about Trump because we want to get the trash and the garbage out the way first. You know what I'm saying?
He said the trash and the garbage, y'all. Okay, I'm listening.
You know, this week, Trump's been all in the news. He's been all in the news this week for a number of things, actually. Saying what he said about Africa, Haiti, and El Salvador, and he seems to have a lot of problems with the brown countries, you know. And this thing with Haiti and Africa, you know, ain't something that's really new. It was some stuff going on with Haiti earlier. He said about Haiti, I think in November of 2017. And also he had cut aid to Haiti, because when the workers went over there in Haiti and was helping with the they've been over there since 2010 from the earthquake that hit Haiti, and a lot of this, it was over $1 billion donated to Haiti, and the Haitian economy is still suffering because nobody used that money for the Haitian people. Not even our own government, and it's more to the story than that. I don't want to really get into all of that, you know. But Trump's comments was, you know, basically, you know, he met with some people, and in this meeting they had a discussion, and in the meeting they said he repeatedly called the African nations shitholes and shithole countries, and one of the it was like two African presidents did respond. I can't remember which one it was though. I know it was one from Ghana. The president from Ghana responded and said he will not take this. We as an African nation will not take this from Trump, no matter how powerful you think you are as a nation. Now I'm quoting, but I thought that was very interesting. So I wonder what's going to be made of that. As far as the African nations go.
Well, first of all, y'all know I got a lot of shit to talk about, right? Now, I'm just going to say this. What the hell y'all expect? Do y'all think, I'm not even surprised. Look at Trump. Look at his silly self, okay? What do y'all expect to come out that mouth? I don't even, you know what? Let me tell y'all something. I'm spiritually seeing now, okay? Spiritually seeing, I want to say this. What I see, okay, is pretty much that it's all boiling down to what they've been doing for the last couple of years. Race war, okay? So with saying that, what we have to understand is that, okay, last week we had the H&M situation with the little boy with the shirt on, okay? With the sweatshirt on that said, monkeys have fun in the jungle, whatever the hell it said.
The coolest monkey in the jungle.
The coolest monkey in the jungle. Then we got this week Trump making racial comments based off of what he said. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole bunch of bullshit. A whole bunch of bullshit. Think about it, family. What do you see? Remember I told y'all? What do you see? Listen very closely to what they're saying and you'll hear what they're thinking. Okay? Which means they're trying to cause a race war. Nothing in the past worked. All right, so let's start some more shit. Let's see if we can get these Negroes to get up and do something. Now we're going to talk about Haiti. And we're going to talk about Africa. That's really going to piss them off. Let's piss off Negroes nationwide. Okay? Not nationwide, I'm sorry. Worldwide, okay? So now we're going to see if we can get these damn Negroes to act up.
Yeah.
Man, if y'all don't know, y'all know by now. The ancestors said a long time ago to stand down. Even back with the Trayvon Martin situation when I remember Malik Shabazz, the attorney, the new Black Panther Party said, Nikki, can you come on down here and rally? I said, I ain't rallying a goddamn thing. I said, my ancestors said to stand down and I'm standing down. He said, well, we need that too. I said, well, guess what? I rode with my ancestors and they told me, stand down because what they're trying to do. Okay? Spiritually, I seen this. Now, what I see again, they're trying to cause a race war. Don't be surprised if next week or two you see something else big happen. Another church event or, another situation where somebody gets shot by the police and they're black because their intention is to cause a race war. That's what I see spiritually.
And the next thing, let's move on from that because, the whole situation, I really get tired of talking about Trump. I think he's for lack of a better word, a piece of shit.
But hold on.
That's what I think.
Wait a minute. We understand he's a piece of shit, but what's funny? Because like I told y'all a long time ago, him and Kim Jong-un are a bunch of little teenagers, to me having a ball. They ain't got nothing better else to do. You see what I'm saying? And what they're trying to do is get you emotionally caught up in their games and their nonsense and their little goddamn boy games, okay? Now, with saying that, I want to say this. I do want to talk about the fact that Trump had a physical done. And they try to say he was all in good health and all this. Let me tell y'all what's going on. He ain't in good goddamn health. Trump's colon is backed up to his goddamn throat, and that's why he talks so much shit, okay? And his... that
makes sense.
Right? Hold on, we're getting some calls. And, okay, Trump's ass, okay, has high blood pressure. So when they release this health report on Trump, okay, you will see. When they release this this report on Trump's health, you will see he got health problems. He got health problems, y'all. Okay, we are taking readings, family. If you want a spiritual reading, call in 909-749-8626.
And stop calling and hanging up. We're going to get to you.
909-749-8626, okay? But like I said, don't watch when the report comes out. That man got so much shit backed up in his intestines, it's coming through his mouth, okay? And at the end of the day, his blood pressure's not good. Trump is stroke bound. Trump is stroke bound. He's not healthy internally. So when they released those, physicals that he had taken, and I seen it on Twitter, y'all. I seen him posting on Twitter talking about he was in good health. No, he's not. I see it. I went in his body. Okay, I went all up in his body. He's toxic inside of his body. You hear what I'm saying? So y'all will see those reports soon when they decide to release it. Okay. Again, for those who just joined on Facebook and YouTube, we are doing live readings, okay? If you want a live reading, you can call in to 909-749-8626, okay?
And also, in case you missed it, it did come out that it was exposed that he had been having an affair with a...
Oh, that's another thing, having an affair with a porn star?
Porn star. Hello?
Hello?
Yes, how may I help you? Are you calling in for a reading?
Yes, I want to read it.
Okay, what's your first name?
Tawana.
Okay, what's your question, Tawana?
I want to know what my career path is.
What your career path is? What do you do now, Tawana?
Right now, I'm just working in a restaurant, and I really don't like it.
You don't belong in no restaurant. You sound like you, I don't know, something with me says you teaching with you. Have you thought about teaching?
Yes, I love it. I want my own daycare.
There you have it. That's the career path you should be taking, okay, Tawana?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
All right. Call from.
Okay. Next caller. How may I help you and what's your question?
Yes. My question is my mother-in-law, my boyfriend's mom, did she recognize the altar we built for her yesterday? Does she think it's too much? Does she like it? I just want to know if she was actually around when we celebrated her birthday yesterday.
What's her first name?
Sylvia.
Sylvia. Okay. So you all set up a ancestral altar for her, right?
I did, yes. It was to assist my boyfriend to heal better, and I've asked him, it just makes him feel better. He can go to this altar anytime, light a white candle, pour some fresh water, and sit there and meditate and pray to her and talk to her to help him heal.
Okay. What I see with her, she's very, very happy. She's very, very appreciative that you did this for him, okay? She's hugging you. I see it. She's hugging you. How long ago did she transition? Because I'm seeing it wasn't too long ago.
Right. It was 6 months ago. It was in June.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, it was in June. Okay. She's very, very happy. So, you know what? Make sure you all, talk to her. Tell him to talk to her. She's happy. She's going to come to him in a dream in 3 days. Don't say I didn't tell you so, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling in.
Thank you, Rev.
All right.
Call from.
Okay. First name. And what's your question?
I've been having really bad financial problems, getting hold to money and everything, having problems trying to get money to relocate, and I'm trying to see if anything is going to get better.
Okay. What's your first name?
Leela.
Leela?
Yes.
Leela. Okay. All right, Leela.
Phones are ringing off the hook.
Yeah, phones are ringing off the hook, y'all. Leela, it's going to get better, but you have some negative energy of negative people around you. Who are these people that's around you? They pull on your energy too much.
My ex, he been wanting me back, and I'm not dealing with him anymore.
Yeah.
He's been harassing me and pulling my daughters away from me, driving a wedge between me and my family.
Okay, yeah, because there's too much negative energy around you. And I see some blockages that you're dealing with right now. And I see some of those blockages is blocking your finances as well, okay? You got some cleaning up to do, my sister. You got to clean up the house, shut it down. Shut it down, get that negative energy away from you. You know what I mean? Your daughters. And you got to just, cleanse. You got to do a full cleanse so your path can open up for your, finances to flow. Because it's sort of like there's a block on it because there's so much negative energy around you. You know what I mean?
Okay, I understand.
Okay.
Is there any kind of way you'll be able to help me out?
If you can call me off air and we can do a full reading, you can go to my website and book a full reading, then, we can work on doing that.
Okay, I'll do that. Did I call the same number?
Yes, same number. Okay.
Okay, yeah. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. You have a blessed one.
You too. Take care.
Okay, bye-bye.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, family. We are doing spiritual readings tonight. In between spiritual readings, we're talking about the network of Trump. Now, we're talking about Trump. Now, they said what did he say? He slept with a porn star?
Yeah, he was having an affair with a porn star. Not just one, a couple of them.
Oh, I didn't know it was a couple.
Yeah, it was a couple of them.
This
was apparently why his wife was had just had their baby and stuff like that or something.
I mean, again, I'm not surprised, y'all. I mean, this damn patriarchal energy. Yeah, I'm talking about the patriarchal energy, god damn it. You see what I'm saying? But, again, I told you all about Trump. I told you all what I seen last year, the beginning of this year, the 2 weeks ago. Okay? You know what? They're pulling out dirt on Trump. And another person they're pulling out dirt on, all of a sudden I see a lot on Facebook, on Oprah Winfrey too. Okay? On Oprah Winfrey too. Oh, Trump. We can call in and ask questions. Yes, you get one question, family. One question.
Donald Trump.
All right. Calling in the Spiritually Seeing News with Wunanm Adinkra. How may I help you? And what's your first name?
Hey, sister, Steve.
Steve. Peace and blessings, my brother. And what's your question?
I was calling to ask you about love and business.
You said love and... Say it again.
Love, relationship, and business.
Love, relationship, and business. You sound like a familiar brother to me. You sound like Brother Sarnetta to me. But anyway.
No, I watch Brother Sarnetta, but no.
Oh, okay. All right. So you want to know about love. So you get one question, my brother. So what's the most important question you want to ask?
Let's go with the love situation. The finance will work itself out.
Okay, yeah, the finances I see coming. You're about to be blessed this year starting in March. I'll give you that much. Now, love, what you want to know about love? Is love coming in your life? Or you got a woman now you dealing with? Or you got 2 or 3 women you dealing with? What's going on, my brother?
No, we got one. We take one at a time. We got to respect the queens. We got one on the table that we definitely find a lot of interest in.
Okay, so you deal with polygamy.
Yep.
Okay, all right. Now, okay, your wife is down for this.
What's that?
I said, is your wife down for this? She's willing to go with this polygamy situation?
No. I said one woman at a time, a divorce.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying you got one on the table. Oh, okay. Let's get it right now. Hold on. All right, so one woman at a time. Now, are you dating? Are you talking to like 2 or 3 women right now?
No, I'm just talking to one at a time.
You sure about that? Why I'm picking up 2 or 3 women? Is that not too long ago?
No, it's just one.
All right, and you want to know about her. Give me her first name. That's all I need is the first name. Carmen. Carmen. This woman right here, she's a good woman, okay? I will tell you this, she has some insecurities, okay? And it's going to be up to you whether you want to work with them or not, but she's going to be a little bit insecure, and I see a little bit possessive with her, okay? And I think the possessiveness comes from her insecurities. That's what I'm seeing, okay? But she is a good woman. She has a good heart. She's definitely wifey material, but she got to get over some of her insecurities. It looks like she's been through some things in her life too, and I think a lot of that's where a lot of her insecurities are coming from. That's what I see. So she just needs to do a little bit more healing, and before you really make a commitment to her, she got to work on that. Okay, but she's a good woman though.
All right, good. Peace.
All right. You're welcome, my brother. Take care. All right, family. Next topic. What we talking about?
Oh, next topic. Crutis Wallstreet Carroll.
Do y'all know who Crutis Wallstreet Carroll is? Y'all heard about Crutis Wallstreet Carroll? Young brother locked up in prison for 54 years.
54 years for aggravated, for armed robbery, murder. They charged him with attempted murder and attempted armed robbery. Actually, the brother became educated in the prison system, and he learned about finances, and he learned how to read and write in the prison. He actually studies the financial Wall Street and all of that. He studies all of that. He studies it 18 hours a day, family. 18 hours a day.
Told Joy.
And they call him a financial prophet. And so he's gotten so good to the point where people come from all over the country and volunteer to sign up for the prison just to be in his class and learn from him. Matter of fact, Robin Williams' son has taken an interest. The
actor, Robin Williams, actor, comedian,
teaching
that transition
at the prison, but something in my spirit is picking up with his son that I really don't like, but that's another story. But the guy is brilliant, and he's made a lot of people a lot of money, over 6 figures, and he's up for parole within 5 years. He's been in prison since he was 17. He got and he's been in there 20 years now, over 20 years. So I don't know if he's going to get out in 5 years, but a lot of people want him out.
He'll be out before then, what I spiritually see.
Yeah.
What I'm seeing, family, is that, first of all, at the end of the day, he's good enough for you to use him for his brain, but he's not good enough for you to give him a chance because he changed his life. And I want to make one thing clear. What we got to understand, okay, is that, people change. He was 16, 17. He's 38 now. Whatever you go through in life, I don't care what you did, how you did it. What we must understand, it does not mean that you don't have a brain or you don't know how to, act accordingly when it comes down to dealing with, daily life issues. And what we have to understand, again, family, is that just because he was in prison, he did that when he was younger, don't mean that he can't change his mind. That don't mean he, made a transformation in prison, you see. But now they want this man for his brain and his knowledge, because he's really, really, they call him a financial guru, a prophet, you know what I mean? And what it is that he has the ability to see. He's good with math, he's good with numbers, which is cool. But I also wish they would recognize the fact that, okay, you can be rehabilitated, okay? And what we have to understand, a lot of times, I think I posed this question on Facebook, family. What we got to understand is that, how many murders were committed and the crime, the person and the people that did the crime never went to jail? That's not justification for what he did. By all means necessary, murder is punishable, but how punishable is murder when it comes to war, when you kill thousands of people, when it comes to when you're giving the death penalty? That's murder. You see what I'm saying? So what makes your murder and that murder greater or lesser? You see what I'm saying? So I think that, I'm going to say I see spiritually times are changing and universe is working, and Maya and the ancients have risen. And what we have to understand, the ancients are rising to bring that balance, that ma'at back, that, reciprocity, what comes around goes around. But also with that, humanity is transforming. So our body is going through a transformation, our DNA, you know what I mean? So there's a lot that's going to be changing. We haven't even seen the beginning yet, y'all. We haven't even been seen. It's the beginning, but we ain't seen nothing yet, okay? We're going to take the next caller. Okay, next caller, you're on the air. Your name is Joy. What's your question?
I would like to know if my mother and my brother come around me, if they transition.
Wow. Your mother and your brother's always around you, especially your mother. Why's your mother worried about you?
I don't know.
She's worried about you. Some things you got going on with you. You've been stressing out a lot. And what's going on with your health?
Yeah, stressing. I have been stressing about my finances.
Okay. Well, she don't worry. You're going to be all right. Things are going to be better for you this year. The beginning of the year, everybody, and I'm going to just share this with everybody, it seems like, you know, the financial change is not coming. But trust me, that financial change is coming. So don't worry about it, okay? Pretty much stop worrying, but your mother and brother stays around you a lot. Your brother, how old was your brother?
He just had a birthday on the 13th a couple days ago. He would have been 41, I think.
Wow, he died young, huh?
Yes.
Yeah. What happened to him?
He was in prison when he found out he had heart issues.
Okay.
And when he got out, he was with his little motorcycle group, and they were riding, and he got off the bike and felt some type of way. And it was just lucky he didn't have an issue while he was riding. He knew enough to get off the bike.
Okay, so he had a heart attack?
Not really a heart attack, but it was related.
Okay, wow. Well, you know what? At the end of the day, he walks with you, and your mother's always around you a lot, but your mother's worried about you. That's what I see with a spirit. You know, talk to your mother. Talk to them, because they're there. They're there, okay? I see your mother sits on your bed sometime at night, too.
Really?
Yeah. Like she just, you know, sits, watches over you, and I just see her, you know, rubbing your head and, you know, talking to you, but you don't feel her. Do you smell her? Like, did your mother wear some type of perfume or something like that?
Yeah, she used to always wear that Halston. I don't know if you remember that.
Yeah, I remember Halston, yeah. Okay. And do you ever encounter that smell sometime? Because when you do, if you don't, when you do, that's your mother around you.
Okay, yeah, I have been noticing that, but I didn't know that's what it was.
Oh, yeah, that's your mother. She's always around you. I see it clearly. Okay?
Okay, great.
All right. And just talk to them. Just like you talking to me, talk to them. I talk to my mother all the time. I be in the kitchen. Ma, how you do this? Ma, how you do that? Show me how to do this. And I hear her voice in my head. And I know she's standing right behind me. You know what I mean? So you can talk to your mother. But thank you for calling in, Joy.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, you're welcome.
Put that up there. Right here. So I can put it right here.
Okay, 909. So I could put it on the screen right here on YouTube.
Okay,
so our people, okay, peace and blessings to my cousin Tisano. All right, family, we're talking about topics and we're doing readings. So if you want a spiritual reading, you can call in at 909-626. That's 909-749-8626. Okay. Here we go. All right. We got Alicia on the phone. Blessings, my sister. How are you?
Hi, blessings, Nikki. Blessings, brother. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm well. Okay, I'm not going to ask any questions. I'm wonderful. I'm wonderful. Thank you.
Okay, you got to turn your feedback down in the background. That wasn't me. That was the computer.
The phone or the whatever it is, the computer.
Okay, so I got a reading from you months back.
Okay.
I haven't returned for the full reading, which I will. I'm planning on doing that, but I just want to ask one basic question because it's a piggyback from the reading that you gave me. I want to move. Okay, I want to move, but I'm like totally confused about the state and the location. So it's like I feel like I'm gonna make a short move and then make a longer move, but I don't even know if that's really, if that makes sense. Like, just go ahead and go already. You know, that's how I feel like, just make a bigger move, because ultimately I feel like there's something that I need to do in Brooklyn, but then I'm feeling like there's a bigger picture for me outside of New York City. I'm not feeling the love here. We discussed this before. So my question is there more opportunity for me outside of this environment, or should I exhaust all of my resources here?
Well, you know, me being a fellow Brooklynian, okay, I'm going to call it Brooklynian, you know, I left New York back in 2001, and I left New York for the simple fact to share the story with you. I actually owned a contracting company back in 1999, okay? Yes, y'all, I had a contracting company. I had 14 employees that worked for me. At that time, I was 30 years old or 29. So, you know, what I did is I was reading Black Enterprise magazine, and they said Atlanta was #1 in small Black-owned businesses. Well, I wanted to get my babies out of there, my niece and nephew, so I was like, I'm out. Okay, so I came to Atlanta to start my businesses here. But, you know, I found that it was easier for me, although I was, you know, blessed up in the, well, actually I had the business in Jersey, okay? So I was blessed to have my business, and I had 14 employees. It was cool. I actually had to get out of the environment because it wasn't conducive where I know the ancestors were taking me. To give you this real quick, you need to get up out of Brooklyn. You need to go. I keep seeing you in North Carolina, and I keep seeing you in Charlotte for some reason, okay?
I feel that. I got a confirmation on that a couple of months back, and it was very promising in the beginning, but it went sour real fast. But thank you for confirming that for me. I appreciate that.
You are so welcome. And you're not far away if you're in Charlotte, so make sure you holler when you come, okay?
Oh, you know I'm coming to see you.
All right, my sister. All right, so we'll talk soon.
Thank you, Nikki.
Okay, you're welcome. All right, family. Here we had another caller. All right, next topic we were talking about is
the lady who got put out.
Did y'all hear about the lady who got put out in the cold, y'all? And I think it was in Baltimore, right?
Mm-hmm.
They put her out in the cold. Go ahead, and I'll tell them to hold. Hold on.
They put her out in the cold in a nightgown, and a guy was walking by, and he was so upset that the paramedics was putting her out in the cold. He couldn't believe it. So what he did, he waited until they made sure that they took her back in, and what happened is they contacted her family, and her family came and got her and took her off. But yeah, it was all over the.
I got something to say about that, y'all. But we're gonna take this caller real quick,
it was all over social media.
Because I got to say it. Okay. All right. Who's calling? First name and where you calling from, and what's your question?
This is Deborah from New Jersey. Hi, Nikki.
Hey, Deborah. How are you?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm good.
I wanted to know, what is my purpose on this earth? What am I supposed to be doing?
What are you supposed to be doing? Well, Deborah, you might know that question better than I do. It's in your soul. You don't feel like you should know what came back to this earth for?
No, I don't.
Are you serious?
Mhm.
All right. You know what, Deborah? You're a good person. You have a really good heart, okay? You know what? I perceive you as to be some type of counselor. I don't know if people come to you a lot for not readings, but just talking to you. And something about you that comforts them. They feel comfortable. You give people advice. Why do I keep picking that up with you? People always call you, and you have a way of, talking to them. And, it's like giving them the advice that they need. You know what I mean? So I see some type of counseling with you, like maybe women or teenager girls or something like that.
Yeah, my mom does. Like a lot of people does. They come to me for just to talk, just to for me to listen to them. And I mean, that's great, but I don't have nobody to go to. You know what I mean?
And that's what I see. The thing about it is because you're the go-to person, okay? Whatever you came back to this earth for, whatever your journey is here, it's to heal. And heal in a sense where people are able to come to you and get some type of energy from you, which is healing to them. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about what you have. It's about what you came here to do, which is to help many people. And that's my same job. You know what I mean? That's what I do. I know what my journey is here. And I just see you doing more of it, as time goes on. Embrace the energy, you know what I mean? And what you do have is your ancestors to go to. So you don't have a physical person to go to, but you got your ancestors. And that's who I lean on when I need to go to somebody. Okay?
Okay. I see now. Okay, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Thank you for calling in.
Okay, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. All right, family. Now, the woman that they put outside in Baltimore, she was screaming as they were putting her outside, okay? And what's crazy about it, family, is that, when I'm looking at this woman, everything in my spirit seeing, this woman had some mental health issues. And what I perceived on what I seen spiritually is that this woman actually was dealing with some type of possession, and they got scared. Okay, that still wasn't justification for putting one of our older black women outside. I just, it ain't no excuse for it. Okay, but I will say this, we live in such a hateful just society. Whoever it is, tell them the whole. A society that just don't care. A society that don't care about our elders. A society that don't care about, our babies, our children.
They hung up.
But it shall change. It will change, okay? It will change. They will change. And how they'll change is because ancestors is going to change them, okay? Go ahead. Hold on. Who's calling?
Hello, who's calling?
Hey, Roy.
All right, hold on 1 second.
Go ahead.
Okay, what's your question?
Y'all got to turn your background noise off so we don't get background feed, okay?
What's your question?
Turn your computers down.
Hello?
What's your question, Roy?
Hey, Clement, how you doing, man? Listen, you are so much on point, and I know I've been there before. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Okay, my question is, I'm out here doing work for our community across the country, and my issue is I'm really coming up against some of these demonic forces out here trying to attack what's getting done. You know what I mean? I mean, some people out here, they claim they want to... When you have people out there putting in real work, put ourselves out there, you know what I'm saying, then you get attacked by other people who get in the way of other people shooting. You know what I mean? That's really troubling me out here to a certain extent. Don't you speak on that for me? How we so divided by some of our people will listen to a lie and believe that lie, and then when you tell them to tell them the truth, what they need to do, they don't want to receive and do what they have to do. You know what I mean?
Okay. All right. Hey, Alexis K. Tyler. So basically, you want me to speak on what's going on with these people out here doing all of this lying and stuff like that? That's what you're saying?
Why people go for the lie instead of dealing with the truth? You know what I mean?
Well, you got to remember, we was brainwashed and programmed with lies. You see what I'm saying? So we got to get them deprogrammed and brainwashed. And what's sad about it, my brother, we live in a society that just kind of just controls our lives. You know what I mean? The society runs our life. Society tells you how to navigate your life, how to move, how, which way to go, left, right. You know what I mean? And then we live in such a negative society, you can put one positive thing in front of their face and they wouldn't, one negative thing and 10 positive things, they wouldn't recognize the positive things. They go and see the negative because it's embedded in the subconscious, you see. But it's up to us to start waking them up and making them see. But honestly speaking, I'm going to be honest, my brother, the ancestors are doing it for us anyway. They're doing it for us anyway. Trust me when I tell you. So they can do all the hell they want to do. They can continue to believe the lie, but the lie shall be no longer the lie. The truth shall reveal itself, and I mean now and soon. Okay? You there? Okay, I guess we got cut off. Okay. All right, family. What's the next thing you want to talk about?
Let's go back to Curtis Wallstreet.
Curtis Wallstreet Carroll. Our brother that's in prison, okay? Our brother that's being utilized for his ability to see numbers, for his ability to, deal with the stock market, okay? Go ahead. What you want to say about it?
What I did when I was listening to him talk, for somebody that educated himself, he enunciates words very well. He speaks very well, and he studies his craft to the point where the reason why they call him a prophet, he's able to anticipate the market 6 months in advance. Okay, hold on.
Go ahead.
And he talks about he actually talks about being able to anticipate the market 6 months in advance, where to the point where he would actually write down something. Whatever he's following, whatever stock he's following, he would write it down, and he would write when to sell, but he'll put it up and he would sell it in 6 months in advance. But he's able to anticipate the market because the way he has a unique ability to anticipate it by the way he studies stock. Not only does he study the stock market and the stock, he studies the company, he studies the person that bought the company, and he studies whatever product is being sold. And then what he does is anticipate how people deal with this stock on the emotional level. That's how he's able to predict how is it going to fall and rise.
Now, we're taking the next caller. We got him on the line, but I do want to add this to him. You know what? He said, now this is one of our brothers, fellow brothers in prison. He said he studies the stock market like he studies individual people. Mm-hmm. That was deep, okay? We're going to take our next caller. We got Derek on the line. Derek, what's your question?
Hey, how you doing? Majestic Ron. How y'all doing? I had a question about my finances. Yeah.
Okay, Majestic Divine. The question about your finances. Let me ask you a question. Are you with a woman now?
Am I what?
You have a wife or a woman now?
Not a wife. No, I don't have a wife. No.
Okay, because I keep seeing a woman that kind of was angry at you. I don't know who this woman is, but I'm saying that she was angry and kind of like, you know, didn't want you to have no money. Is it a baby mama or something? What am I picking up here? It's a woman who just don't want you to have nothing.
Oh, wow. I don't know who that is. That's new to me.
It's new to you? What about you dealt with any woman in the past that you might have so-called, you know, what they say, hurt or something like that? Something like, have you?
Yeah, in the past, yeah, something like that.
Okay, because I'm going to see...
They didn't want me to have anything, though.
Nah, I see this woman was angry about something you didn't do for her, okay? And it's sort of like she wanted you to went to get some work done to stop your money from flowing.
Oh, okay. You know what? I think, now that I think about it, it was an elderly. Is this woman elderly or something like that? I mean, like, she in her 50s or something.
You know what? Yeah, she look older. I don't know. You know, it's hard to tell with us how old we are, but she look older, like an older woman. Not real old, but she was older.
Right. Yeah, she wanted to be my godmother one time, and something about she had lent me something, but I thought she let me have it, and she been asking me about it over the years, and I told her it wasn't no good, and she been, you know, been angry ever since. But it's been like over a year or two since I seen her now, though.
It don't matter. She affected your finances. That's why your finances are messed up, okay?
Oh, okay.
All right, my brother. Thank you for calling in.
All right, then.
Okay.
Call from.
First name and who's calling? I mean, what's your question?
This is Lakeisha, and I'm calling in regards to, I had a couple of close relatives. One was the son of my father of my son, and my mother that passed less than a month apart from each other. And how my son's father transitioned was very troubling. And I'm not sure. What I'm interested in finding out is if it's possible for me to communicate.
You want to communicate with your son's father? We would have to do that off air, and I would have to do it for you personally. I do have a website. You can book an ancestral reading with me, and I can communicate with your son's father. We'll find out what's going on.
Okay.
Okay.
That'd be great. So, should I? How do I get to you in order to get this reading? What do I need to?
Okay.
Who I need to call?
Okay, you'll call this number back, but what you want to do is go to my website first, and I can put it in the Facebook Live. And where are you calling? Where are you watching us, on YouTube or Facebook Live?
Facebook Live.
Okay, we'll put the website in Facebook Live. You book your reading, you call me back, and I'll give you a time to do your reading, okay? And you're going to book an ancestral reading because we're communicating with an ancestor now, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling.
Thank you.
Okay, bye-bye. All right, family. Pray for my missing brother, Robert L. Reese, 40 years old, Detroit, since his birthday, November 30th, 2017. Wow. Wow. Steven Anderson. He's 40 years old. And he hasn't, y'all been looking everywhere for him. I need to know more. Put it in there because you know what? When you said that, and I happened to look down at the phone, I'm seeing your brother, and I could be wrong. I don't profess to always be 100% right, but I keep seeing him gagged and bound. This is what Spirit showed me as soon as I seen that. I don't know if your brother was into any type of, I don't know. Was he dealing with some people that was unrighteous, that was dealing with some drugs, or, you know what I mean, or wanted some money? Because I'm seeing your brother. I'm just getting this glimpse of it, and I would love to read more. You would have to book a reading after the show, but I keep seeing him bound, like they have him, his mouth tied up, and like his hands, and I don't know. There's something going on with that, my brother. Something going on with that. My spirit's not feeling it. I'm just telling you, something's not right with that. Okay? And it looks like it has something to do with money. Something to do with money. Okay? Wow. What you want to do is you don't want to pray. You want to go outside and you want to call upon the spirit of your ancestors. And you want to ask your ancestors, every ancestor on your maternal side, to rise up. And you want to ask them to bring your brother or let you know what's going on with your brother. We can't pray. Jesus ain't coming to get your brother. But them ancestors were here at one time. They gonna go get him. Because we don't know where Jesus is at and where's his bones at. Because they ain't never found them. I ain't trying to be funny. It is what it is. But your ancestors was here and they existed at one time. Call on your ancestors. Go outside and pour libations to your ancestors. I'm not picking up that he's dead, though. I'm not picking up his spirit as being dead, but I do pick up like he's being held, okay? I don't know. Something's not right. He's being held. I don't know. And then, I don't know if he's in a faraway state. He got away. He just ran or something. I would have to read it more in depth, okay? I gotta read. Okay, he had bad spirits. Okay. All right. I'm just seeing he was held, and I'm seeing he's not in the same state. I'm not seeing him dead yet, though. I'm not. And again, I don't ever profess to be 100% right, but I can just tell you glimpses and pieces of what I see. Okay. All right. Yes, I'm seeing the same thing. Is a billboard across the way. Okay, so Steven Anderson, you seeing that, right? So what do you ask me? Is there a billboard across the way where he's at in the state? Is that what you're asking me? Because I'm seeing that your brother, he's still on a physical realm. He ain't gone yet. Like I said, I could be wrong, but it is what it is. He had bad spirits on him. Did somebody do something to him? Somebody put some work on your brother? Because I see some money involved in this. I'm seeing some money involved in this whole situation. Okay? All right, family. We'll be here up until about 11:15. So if you want to make a call, get a spiritual reading, call in now. Okay? Before we get off of here, we'll take 2 more readings. All right? And the number is 909-749-8626. 909-749-8626. Okay? We're doing live readings as well as talking about different topics. Is something else we wanted to discuss?
I don't know. I can't. I think that's it. That's the 3.
We talked about.
We
talked about Trump. We talked about
the lady from
the lady
that put out, and we talked about
that put her out.
And we talked about Kara, the financial prophet.
Financial prophet. Look about family if y'all haven't. My sisters and brothers, look up
Crutis
Wallstreet Carol. Okay? Brother in prison doing his thing. Very intelligent when it comes to the stock market. Gives a lot of advice. They kind of using my brother now. I don't like it, but what it is, what it is.
What I see with that, he ain't no dummy. He know, and he already got a plan. He got a head on his shoulder.
He ain't no dummy. He know they trying to use him.
He know what's up. He see it coming a mile away.
Yeah. Yeah, because he got a gift to see. He got that gift to see.
Accept. 1.
All right, state your name and where you're calling from.
Yes, my name is Diane, and I'm calling from Detroit, Michigan.
All right, Diane, thank you for calling in. Well, what's your question?
I just want to know, do you see my financial situation getting better?
Have you just had a financial loss recently?
No, ma'am.
You haven't had a financial loss, so you're not concerned about your finances then?
Well, I'm on a fixed income, and I just wanted to know if things, was going to start getting better for me.
Okay, so you're on a fixed income now.
Yes, ma'am.
Did you have something extra that you do besides getting the money from your fixed income? Some like hobby you have or something like that?
Well, me and my sister, we sing. I sing and I write songs, and that's about it.
Okay, and the reason I'm asking that is because Spirit has shown me that's where your extra income is going to come from. You are on a fixed income now, okay? But that extra income has to do with something that you're going to do in the near future, where it's going to bring you some money. I don't know if you thought about writing songs for somebody else, or y'all getting money singing.
Yeah, I write songs.
You do? Okay, so you need to start getting money for that, because that's why I see your extra finances is going to come from, okay?
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah, so your money's going to get better. And I'm going to tell you like this. I'm saying pretty much you can really get, you trust me, you can really get blessed. I'm looking like anywhere between May and by May. I'm going to say within now and May, expect your finances to increase, okay?
Yes,
because I see an increase in finances and I'm going to be more specific. Between March and May, look for some money to come, okay?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
It's coming.
Thank you so much, and I love you so much.
Thank you, sis, and I love you too. Thank you for calling in. Okay.
Yes, ma'am. Bye.
All right. Bye-bye. All right, family. We'll take one more caller. We're doing spiritual readings tonight. We was talking about Donald Trump. We were talking about the financial prophet. You know what I mean? And we was talking about the poor woman who got put out the hospital in Baltimore, Maryland. I just hate the way they do our people, family. I just hate it. But you know what? Excuse me. I'm going to say this. You know why they do our people the way that they do? Because we do our people the way that we do. Did y'all ever think about that? Did y'all ever think about we don't respect our elders no more? Did y'all ever think about how, we don't care about our people no more because we fight each other, we argue, we do all these different things. So what the hell do y'all expect? You see? And what's crazy is, I thought about the comment Trump said. Y'all know I don't believe a goddamn thing he said. Like I told y'all before, he's just he's a little boy. All of them little boys to me. You see what I'm saying? But we're saying that, think about it. Whatever he said, think about it. There's one thing I know we always talk about. You got Africans in America who don't like Africans in Africa. You got Africans in America who don't like Haitians, okay? Those are our brothers and sisters. They're Africans in Haiti. In Haitian, in Haitian and Haiti. Okay. So what happens is this is also our karma, family. Okay. This is our karma. See, when you think that you're people of color, whether you come from Africa, whether you come from Europe, whether you come from Haiti, whether you come from Puerto Rico, Dominica, wherever you come from, and you got this color skin here, or this color skin here, or light vanilla, or dark chocolate, or light brown, you understand? And you hate each other because of your different, okay, cultural ways, okay? Because you're no different when it comes down to your ethnicity of being black, whether you're black from Africa, whether you're black from Haiti, whether you're black from Dominican Republic or whatever. And this is our karma, because I've seen it over and over for many years. Oh, I don't like them Africans. Well, I don't like African Americans. They're lazy. I used to see the West Indians all the time in New York. You know what I mean? The Jamaicans always want to call the Africans in America lazy and y'all this and y'all that. But we never took the time to understand the cultural differences between each culture. A lot of the West Indians, a lot of our Africans, our brothers and sisters in Africa didn't know what we had to deal with here in reference to the racism that we experienced over the years. So we're saying that This is some of our karma for hating each other's goddamn guts and talking about each other instead of coming together, not realizing that we are the chosen race. We are the chosen race. Why do you think they hate us around this world? They hate us all the way from goddamn Spain to Africa. You see what I'm saying? And you know why? Because they know that we're the chosen ones. They know that we're the ones that keep this earth going and that we're the caretakers of this earth. So what they do is they use you to divide you against your own. And what they do is they, you know what? Now they want to talk about you. Now they want to talk about Africans, Haitians, niggas, and, you know, black people in the United States and everywhere. If y'all notice that, we're like the most hated. But at the end of the day, we're the most needed. And they know that there's nothing they could do to get rid of us. Hold on, family. We're going to take a caller. Okay, first name and what's your question?
My name is Nathan from Virginia.
Nathan, welcome. And what's your question?
Basically, I just want to ask a question to you about you. I know you always say something about your ancestors and like that, but the ancestors are people that passed on. Am I correct? That's what you mean? You say always calling your ancestors. But my people, they are pretty simple people. They don't know when they left this earth, they didn't know anything. So are you trying to say when they die, they come into a wealth of knowledge or something like that?
Well,
it's much different.
It's much different. What happens is when you die, your physical aspects of your body are no longer a part of this earth. Okay, so quite naturally, if you're going on to the ancestral realm, you're going to have a vast full of knowledge. You have access to information, which we're experiencing now with our DNA reactivation. Okay, so you're talking about a energy, or if we call it a nyama, or spiritual energy that has access to infinite information. You got me? So yes, they do have a wealth of knowledge.
So do you think our people know how to access that information? Because, I mean, some of our people tired, man. They you know.
Well, you know.
It isn't like this on Earth. So I'm thinking all of a sudden they might have this knowledge out there. They're not going to be able to access it. I don't know. I don't know. It just don't seem right to me that they left here. They were doing crazy shit when they was here. So all of a sudden they're going to be enlightened when they get to the other side. And they're going to have all this information for you.
Yes, because
you know
the
why?
physical realm is different.
Because
than
the physical realm is different. You got to remember that. Your physical realm is different. You're dealing in the physical realm. The physical realm where part of your consciousness is brainwashed and programmed, my brother. So we're saying that that's why you reincarnate many times. That's why in Africa we pay homage to our ancestors for the simple fact because the ancestors had wisdom, right? So we're saying that when you come back for your second or your third or your fourth lifetime, you're okay. You may coming back for many different reasons, to teach, to give wisdom, to give knowledge. You got me? So it's saying that when you're actually physically here, you're not going to operate the same as if you're a spiritual form or energy form. It's totally different. Totally different.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So what we got to understand is that when we come back to endure this human experience, okay, as a human being, okay, although we're spiritual beings, we're physical human beings, okay, we have to understand it's not the same way. We only use 10% of our conscious mind, okay, when we are operating as a physical being here on this earth. We're not using 100% of our consciousness because we wouldn't be able to, for the simple fact we would have to shed the physical body. You got me?
Gotcha.
So the spiritual form of energy is basically 100% consciousness. Go ahead, my brother.
Right. Okay. I feel you. I just want some understanding to me on that. I appreciate that. Now, my other thing, I just heard you talking about a lot of people don't like blacks here or black and Haitian, but you know what? We are our own worst enemies. Well, we can't always, in my opinion, blame a white man. I mean, I've been in the black community, and I'm going to tell you, these niggas is crazy. I haven't had a white person break into my house. I haven't had a white person do anything to my cars. I mean, I don't know, man. We need to rise up. I mean, we got to come. I don't know.
Oh, hold on. Wait a minute now, my brother. Hold on. Wait a minute. God damn it. Let me just say this to you. Now, there's one thing I do know. And I do know our people may be crazy, and I could speak for our people because I'm in the community with my people. I ride for my people, you understand? And I've been out here a long time. But do not make the mistake of thinking that white folks ain't just as goddamn crazy now. Let's not get it confused, because I'll tell you what, I live in one of the richest county in the United States of America, and 2 blocks down the street is a trailer park with nothing but meth heads, and they're all white, and they came and broke into cars, and they doing just the same shit that black niggas are doing. Okay, let's not get it confused. So my thing is, we can see what's going on because it's our community, but let's not make the mistake of knowing that there's many other races that do the same thing.
All right, but I'm saying for me, from my point of view, for my personal, I haven't had no white folks do anything to me. I haven't had no white folks break in my house or do anything to me, period. It's always been...
You know why?
Black folks.
You know what? Because they did enough during goddamn slavery times when they raped our babies and children. They did enough when they had us as slaves when over 4 million slaves died. So you know what? They ain't got no goddamn more business doing nothing to you no more. You see what I'm saying? And if our people are messed up, you got to understand what they taught us. We didn't ask to come over here, okay? They brought us over here, and we're saying that they taught us a way in a lifestyle that wasn't even a culture way of our own. So with saying that, what we got to understand, my brother, is that at the end of the day, if our people act a fool, where'd they get it from? They was brainwashed and programmed, okay? And you know what? You're talking about generations of our people, okay, that live in a society that teaches nothing but negativity, killing, chaos, hate against their elders, against their children, against each other. Don't get it confused. White people hate each other too. I see it all the time. So, we're saying that it's just not us. It's society in a whole. It's society in a whole. And you know what? You can say white people ain't do nothing for you. Yes, they do nothing to you. They did it for many years. And I'm surprised you understand you ain't seeing that. They did it to our ancestors. They did it to your grandmother, your great-grandmother. You see what I'm saying? So let's not forget that. Just because they ain't do it to you don't mean that they didn't do it. Okay?
Yeah, I feel you. Okay.
All right. Thank you for calling in, my brother.
Thank you.
Take care. All right, family. Nothing wrong with coming here, but once you understand that this is a setup, it's our duty to create our own and not rely on the system that exploits the native people of the land. Very true, Don Bolton, but you know what? At the end of the day, you cannot do that until you get the people deprogrammed and unbrainwashed. I say DDR. You got to deprogram them. They have to delete it, and you have to reprogram them. And you're talking about, again, generations and generations of our people who have been brainwashed and programmed and living a cultural lifestyle that is not of their own, that doesn't come from their lineage. You see what I'm saying? So what we're talking about is people that have to be healed, and I tell people all the time, the first gangster I ever see was an Italian gangster. You see what I'm saying? So don't talk about our gangsters now when you know what the first mob of the gangsters I seen was in Brooklyn. You know what I mean? And in Bensonhurst. You know what I mean? So, really, let's not negate the fact that, a lot of the behavior, the ways that we have is only because society has taught them to us. And who owns the media? We don't. We don't. Who owns the gun shops? We don't. Who owns the airplanes? We don't. Let's not get it confused, people. Okay? Now, put the website in there for somebody. Okay.
It won't let me put it in because it won't let me put it in.
Okay, so we'll put it right here. All right. All right. We'll post the website in Facebook if you all want a personal reading, okay? Off air.
Somebody said, how do you do in spiritual marriages?
Answer the question.
What kind of spiritual marriage? You married to a spirit, like a spirit, or you married to somebody else spiritually?
How do you end spiritual marriages? Cut them off. Tell the spirit to keep it moving. Tell the spirit to keep it going. They got to go. Okay? Cut it off. All right. Minus the .com.
It says spirit. You got married to a spirit.
Oh, you got married to a spirit?
Yeah, he got married to a spirit.
All right, you're gonna have to ask that spirit's permission, my brother.
Yeah.
You're gonna have to ask that spirit's permission.
They might not want no divorce.
Don't tell him that. Don't tell him that. Oh. Yeah, don't tell him that.
For real. What spirit did you marry? What spirit did you marry?
All right, family. What he say?
He didn't say it.
So Micaiah Heru said he married a spirit. I'm picking up a Haitian spirit. I'm picking up. I don't know. Did you marry Urzuli or one of the
I hope it ain't Urzuli.
What spirit did you marry, my brother?
I hope it ain't Urzuli. Woo.
What spirit did you marry? Big Red Flame. Where you been at, my sister? Hey, y'all, my BFF is up on here. My BFF is up on here. Where you been at? What you doing? What you doing? Okay? Yeah, I know you called me today. I slept today, y'all, until 6 o'clock. Y'all hear what I'm saying? Till 6 o'clock. I was tired as hell. I got up at 6 o'clock this evening. Yeah, I did. I was working on music, y'all, and it's coming soon, so y'all be sure to check out my website. Excuse me, my website. I got CDs on my website. Y'all can go look at my CDs on the website. But the new CD that I'll be putting out for my mom's birthday is called The Divine Feminine, The Transformation, okay? The Divine Feminine, The Transformation. Now, if you all haven't heard my past music, I do music as a hobby, not to become a singer and be a star, okay, because I'm not interested in that, okay, but I do sell spiritual CDs and I do music as a hobby. So if you haven't heard any of my music, go to my website. The first CD is called Forces of Nature. It's just teaching you and singing to you and explaining to you the spiritual, power of the elements. So there's many songs on there. I have the Sounds of Wunanm. I did a little jazz, CD. I have the Cosmic Forces, which is actually alerting everybody. In my music, there's messages. So you have to understand me and to understand my music. There's always messages that I'm given, whether it's by the ancient ancestors or the present day ancestors or by the elements. Spirit of water, fire, earth, air. So when I do my music, there's messages that I give within my music. The new CD, again, is called The Divine Feminine, The Transformation, okay?
25 rappers.
Song, Soul Cry. It's one of the songs in there called When Your Soul Cries. The other one is called Venus, Jupiter, talking about how the planets are coming closer to give us energy. And then I got a new one I'm working on tonight called The Ancient One. So look out for that CD called The Divine Feminine. If you want to know about my other CDs or hear any of my music, go to the website. And my CDs are there. I sell them for $5 because I have to put them on and copy them and ship them out to you all. But I do have spiritual CDs. Anyway, family, we're getting ready to get up off of here.
Somebody say, do you have meditation music?
Actually, I created a meditation. I had a few of my clients requested. So I think I did like 3 meditation, personal songs that I do meditation for my specific clients. So yes, I do. Okay? Yes, I do. All right. Working hard, Big Red said. I love you, my sis. I'll talk to you soon. I'll call you tomorrow. Stores closed tomorrow. So anyway, friend, we're getting ready to get out of here. It's been fun. It's been nice. We'll see you probably on Wednesday night. We're going to try to come on every other day. You know what I mean? To keep y'all going. If there's something you want us to talk about, make sure you hit me up inbox on Facebook or YouTube. And on that note, family, we're getting ready to get up out of here. I guess, yeah, well, it's kind of late, though. I don't want the neighbors complaining because they're going to complain about the music. But we'll give y'all a snippet tomorrow, or a Wednesday, or what, I'm pretty much working on. I'll give y'all a snippet. But on that note, we'll see everybody on Wednesday night, probably same time, 10 o'clock. Tune in with another great topic, another great show. Thank you for calling in for your readings. Thank you for listening to the news. If you got anything you want us to spiritually see, okay, let us know. I'm Wunanm, a.k.a. Nicky Love.
Brother Adinkra. See ya when we see you next time.
All right, family.
Peace.
Peace and blessings.